Tigers, Bulldogs, Saints. Welcome to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Good morning and welcome to our Season 2 finale of DC Blitz. Tom, Kelly, Coach Casey, we got a full house. I brought the cutouts just in case, you know, y'all decided you didn't want to show up today. But
it was 50-50. We show up at the last show.
Yeah, come for the last show. And of course, Casey just comes for the food, and I don't know why you two come. That's because you got nothing else to do, I guess. Kelly's going to play slip and slide kickball later, so.
Let's hope, pray that I don't break a hip.
Yeah, don't break a hip, don't tear an ACL, don't, you know, any of that stuff. But, hey, it's good to be here. We got a loaded show today. We got a lot to talk about. We've got special guests scheduled to be in the house coming up around 9:20. New Lady Tiger head basketball coach Lilly Bridges is going to join us. She's already here, and we're looking forward to talking to her for the first time here on the show.
I think we can talk her into checking out one of Chris's chicken biscuits on air.
Possibly.
I think there could be some NIL money in there
She's
somehow.
young. She's young. I'm sure she's.
Yeah. This chicken and biscuit from KFC is so good. I feed it to all the players.
There you go.
Endorsement deals, I see them coming.
Yeah.
But later on, starting around 10 o'clock, we're going to announce our Good Health Family Clinic Student Athletes of the Year Awards. And we've scaled it back a little bit this year. Last year, we had too many, honestly. It's starting to feel like we were giving everybody an award.
You still have some of those, don't you?
I still have some of those, yes. So you can tell how important those were based on the ones that I still have. But we'll be doing those. Tim and Amy Tobit will be joining us from Good Health Family Clinic around 10 o'clock. And we'll be announcing those award winners. Looking forward to that. And just a lot to do today. Y'all good? Everybody good? Everybody fired up, ready to go, rested, glad school's over?
No, I still have to go Tuesday.
Well, Coach, glad school's over?
Let the painting begin. Cheryl changing classrooms. I get to decorate. There we go.
Dare I ask Casey if he's glad school's over?
This is the beginning of the most bitter time of the year for me.
You have to get up and go to work, and everybody's still in bed.
I get up, go to work, Lavonda's laying there. It's bitter, I'll tell you.
Has Luke come back home, or is he staying down there?
He's actually got a job. Yes, I know. The sun is parting somewhere. Yeah, let's see if he can hold on to this one. No, he's got an internship down towards Birmingham, so he's down there for 10 weeks.
All right.
I told him, you know.
What's he doing? What is it?
He's going to be a youth minister.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yep. So he's got an internship. I told him pretty much my advice is if you think about doing something that you would do the opposite, and you'll probably be okay. Yeah.
And he said, you better stick with it because I'm not feeding you for 10 weeks.
He said, you better hold on to that money because that counts for next year.
Yep.
That gets you through till this time next year. So.
Well, school wrapping up. Graduation, I think they got very fortunate last night that the rain kind of parted like the Red Sea, I think. And some of our neighbors to the east, matter of fact, we're dealing with some tornado warnings while we're having graduation here, but I was glad to see they were able to get it in on the football field.
Okay, so you're going to have it on the football field.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So, but I think they kind of rushed through and got everything done this year.
Well, yeah, because Dad and Mom went to go, but nobody gave them an invitation, so they didn't know that the time had changed, and they showed up about 6:30, and they're like, they're done walking across. She's like, we just went on to Kilgore's.
Well, I would have known either. I did see they had posted that it was still going to be on the football field yesterday, but I never saw a time change, so I probably would if I'd have gone.
Well, I don't get on Facebook. I didn't. I was watching softball all day.
Oh yeah,
it was so good.
Well, let's kind of put the wraps a little bit on the last couple of weeks, and we'll come back a little later in the hour and talk about some of our favorite moments from this past school year in sports. But as we look the last couple of weeks, Tigerette softball wraps up. The Tigerettes were able to come out of the losers bracket to make the district championship game, run up against a good Watertown team. Then they go to Stone Memorial. And a matter of fact, that's a toe-to-toe game there, I think, until the 6th inning.
Yes.
And Stone Memorial just busted through with the bats in the bottom of the 6th inning and ended up winning the game. You know, it was an up-and-down year for the Tigerettes, coming off of the state runner-up appearance last year, filling those spots. And I know people will look and say, how hard is it to fill 2 spots on the field? We're talking about Cora Kilgore and Brian Appella. Man, those were 2 really good players that are playing college ball right now. Kelly, you've played softball. It's not easy to replace 2 players that meant so much to the program as they did.
No, and just because you have that, like, so my freshman year, we go to the state. Amy Barnes, we're riding her arm. And then we come back our junior year, and I think we only make it to the regions, maybe sub-state. And then our senior year, of course, Amy's gone because she was a year ahead of us. And it was just kind of like, it was hard. I mean, like, there was still that core group that had played since they were sophomores. We were all experienced, but we just didn't have a pitcher. And, of course, Amanda came in that year, and she pitched. And she did a wonderful job. It was just she didn't have the experience, and I kind of think that's where they were this year. They didn't have a ton of experience, Liliana and Kennedy. I knew it was Odom, but I couldn't think of her first name. They did a very good job of trying to fill Cora, but you're not. I mean, it takes a very special. It's like Tennessee has went how long before they got a Carla Pickens to fill Monica Abbott.
Yeah.
So she was probably the Monica Abbott of DeKalb County, and so that was a hard one to fill. And gosh, she's doing so good. She's done so well.
Yes.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm maybe not supposed to be telling this, I think she's going overseas this summer.
I'd heard that, yes.
To Spain to play. And that's a huge honor, and that's awesome, and that's a huge accomplishment. So proud of her. Still representing DeKalb County.
And those 2 young pitchers, they had to grow into those roles. I mean, Kennedy was starting middle school last year. Liliana was, playing some JV and such last year. But they had to step into big-time shoes in varsity roles, and that's not easy for young pitchers.
And you had a coaching change, a different way of doing things. And nothing wrong with a coaching change, but just a different way of things to be done and his expectations and his pitch calling. So I'm sure it was a struggle, but, the 4 seniors that they lost, I know will hurt them. But they've got some really good they got some good freshmen coming up.
Yeah.
Sending them 4, so hopefully those 4 will make the team. But their future looks bright for them. We got some pitchers that are sitting in 6th grade that held down our season really well this year. So in a couple years, we'll send them up.
All right. So Tigerettes put the wraps on their season. Softball's got a very bright future. We've talked a whole lot about that the past few weeks, and just looking forward to seeing what's ahead for not just the Tigerettes, but the Lady Saints program as well. Chris, Chloe Boyd is committed to Tennessee Tech to continue her golf career. It's official. As far as her commitment, I think the signing won't be official till October, but we've all followed Chloe very closely. She's about to enter her senior year. You've got some familiarity with the Tech program, I assume. Just kind of know a little bit about it anyway. I think this is good for Chloe. She's going to step up, continue her golf career, and she looks like she's going to have another busy summer and a big senior year to come as well. Yeah,
she's one of my notes as far as recapping the season. We had Brad Hale and Chloe that did very well in district and region play. Unfortunately for Brad, he was unable to make it to the state tournament this year, but Chloe for the 2nd or 3rd year, and of course she's just a junior. Chloe will be the 3rd Lady Tiger to earn a scholarship to go and continue playing at Tennessee Tech. Madison Denman, Tara Cantrell were the first 2. Tara did not complete that. Madison, as far as I know, did. So that's about as much as I know about Tennessee Tech golf. And that's about it. They have a history of offering our Lady Tigers scholarships.
They played the Golden Eagle.
The Golden Eagle has some.
Thank you, Casey. Now we know everything about that.
Yep, everything there. And, of course, they used to play at defunct now. Ironwood.
I didn't realize it was gone.
I think it
felt
is.
like an idiot the
Is
other
that
day.
a subdivision now?
Hey, we should play Ironwood. Well, okay. Well, that'd be fun. It's somebody's farm now. What?
Used to refer to it as Ironweed.
Ironweed.
And that's where we're playing district and sometimes region tournament. It was bad. It was bad.
Nothing can be as bad as the golf course in Carthage that we used to go play on every week.
It's better. It's better. But, you know, Chloe's one of those bright spots that we had in the season. One of those individuals that make it to the state tournament. That's always an accomplishment and just an accolade for a well-played season, to reward for that. And not the great first day that she anticipated, but she was able to fight back and climb her way back up into the top 10, I think finishing 4th. 10th.
Yeah, 4th last year, 10th this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, kudos to her. And, again, one of my bright spots that I'm tried to recap for the year.
Very happy for her, very excited for her. She's worked hard. Something you may or may not know, I don't know, has any DeKalb County girl ever gone to state all 4 years? Because she has gone 3 already. This would be 4 if she makes it this year. Do you know?
I don't know about Anna Chu, Mallory, Sullivan, Finksler. Still can't pronounce it. She's on our trivia team, and it's still, I can spell it better than I can pronounce it, like onomatopoeia.
Did Shay?
I don't think Shay went as a freshman.
Okay.
I mean, our girls went as a team 1 year before the boys went 2 years in that little stretch, so I don't think that she would have gone all 4.
Okay. I was wondering about that because I know we've had some really good girls, but I didn't know if anyone had been all 4 years. But if Chloe makes it this fall, that would be all 4 years, and that'd be quite an accomplishment, certainly for her. And we wish her the best as she moves on to Tennessee Tech. Casey, I'm going to come back to you. Did you have a chance to go to the Tiger football scrimmage at Battle Creek?
I had a chance to go to the Little League 9 through 12-year-old championship game.
That's right. That's right. John Casey was in the. I forgot about that. So you couldn't split up. I didn't know.
I sent Lavonda to that, though.
To the football.
Well, why didn't you bring Lavonda today to give us a recap?
Yeah, we need a recap.
Because she's laying in the bed. It's summertime now.
Not yet. Not till Wednesday. Not till Wednesday.
I was just wanting to get some information. Of course, they had their first spring scrimmage under Coach Michael Shaw last weekend as they went down to Battle Creek to play. And Chris, you said you'd heard just a little from John Pryor, but we really don't have a lot of details.
And like I said, it was very little.
Yeah.
It went okay.
Yeah.
That was the end of the conversation.
So I think his last name's Harris. His name's Aiden. He's Aiden. I don't learn kids' last names anymore. There's too many of them. But he's, I think, the new running back. Am I correct, Casey?
Yep.
And he was limping, and I said, what, you can't be hurt after the first game. He's like, I'm just a little sore. I said, well, how did it go? He said, we killed him. I said, all right.
All right, well, that's good to hear. So I know they've been in spring practice a couple of weeks, and I'm anxious about the fall. I'm just anxious to see what the team's going to look like, what kind of identity they're going to have. I think it's going to be different, honestly. I mean, you got a coach, Coach Shaw. We would say he's a more defensive-minded coach, but we don't know. I mean, he's coached a lot of defense, but I'm very anxious to see what kind of product they put on the field.
Well, I've gotten a chance to watch practices for a couple weeks now, and yes, it's going to be very different. It's going to be a run-first offense this year. Mm-hmm. Jesse's probably going to come back as quarterback this year, and then you're going to have, a depleted wide receiver group from some of our losses that we had last year. However, it looks pretty good so far. What I've liked about Coach Shaw so far, in very limited experience with him, is that he seems to have figured out how to play with the strengths he's got. And so Jesse may end up being the best quarterback we've ever had. All we have is history to go by, and that suggests that it wouldn't be that way. So it looks like, we're going to go to more of a short passing game and a run-first offense. And you're right, with Aiden Harris. Aiden Harris has looked really good this spring so far. Reed is the other running back that will be in there. And so what they've basically done is, so far, it looks like they're going to run the old middle school offense. That's what it reminded me of, where you have two backs in the backfield, and the quarterback has the option to take off and run each time. So defensively, they look good. Tucker Webb is the leader of that defense, and again, just in the practices and things that I've watched, and the film that I watched from Battle Creek, they look very well. They look like they see the ball well. They look like they know how to track the ball. They're taking the right angles so far on things. There's lots to work on, of course. And special teams may get a boost this year. I've heard we've got a new kicker coming in, so I'm pretty pumped about that. It's a player that we all know that I think is probably the best athlete in that building, Porter Hancock. So
all right.
we'll see how he is used beyond kicking, if any. So you never know. It's easy to get excited at this point in the season, but I like what he's done so far. I like the adjustments he's made that I've seen, and I know nothing, okay? But sitting there watching, an hour of practice every week is pretty, you get to see trends at least of what he's doing, and it looks good.
Getting a Porter Hancock on the field with his athletic ability, I mean, he could be a monster doing some things out there. I'll be curious to see if he does more than kick. That wouldn't be a surprise at all.
I'm hoping they just lure him in with the kicking. It's a great story, by the way, like how he became the kicker.
Yeah.
It was all just a casual thing. He was in class one day. Somebody come up to him and said, talking about kicking a field goal or whatever, and Porter goes, I can do that. and so somehow Coach Shaw got involved with it. It's like, all right, big boy, you think you can do it? So he goes out, puts the ball on the 30, Porter lines up, drills it.
Wow.
And he's like, well, I reckon you can.
But can he do it with 11 bodies running out?
I don't know.
We'll have to see
Guess
about
we'll
that.
find out, won't
Yeah.
we?
All
At
right.
least Porter has some size to him.
Yeah.
So he might intimidate a little bit
Yeah.
what's coming
I
at
could
him.
see that.
I mean,
Maybe.
Yep.
Let's it's 6'5", 300 running at him. I don't know if that's going to intimidate him too much. One more thing before we go to break and come back with Coach Bridges. The DeKalb fishing team, got to mention them because they're sending 3 teams to the state championship at the end of this month. All 3 are from the high school level. Easton and Emery Bibbings, Jacob Johnson and Adonis Cooprider, and Bill Stanton and Tyler Dunn. They all qualified to represent DeKalb County. The state championship for fishing, May 29th and 30th. That'll be at Watts Bar Lake at Kingston City Park. They've had another good year this year, and Coach Dan Dela Cruz has come in and taken over the coaching this year and just kind of maintained the high level that they've been doing the last couple of years. I know last year we had Mason and Wesley on a couple times, and they've gone on and doing big things on the college level now, and some new ones coming up. And what impresses me, too, is they've got this junior high fishing level, and they've got teams all the way down, I think, like to 3rd grade.
Yes.
And they're doing exceptionally well as well. So shout out to the DeKalb fishing team coming up with 3 teams headed to state. We wish them a lot of luck there. I think they've been fishing more in the East Tennessee region this year.
yeah. So the trail that was here in DeKalb County that Mason and Wesley got to fish in, they did away with that trail and it went more East Tennessee, so Dayton Heflin, which actually goes to DeKalb, he fishes with Fisher Phillips, who goes to Baxter. So I think they fish for the Baxter team. They're actually going to state as well. Both of them are here from DeKalb County. Of course, Fisher lives just right across the county line, but his mom, they go to church here, and his mom and everything. But the fish, so Dayton has told me that that this lack of rain has been, it's been hard to find some fish.
Bet.
Like you're having to go in places that you don't normally like they're deeper. So I'm wondering if this rain will help.
Good.
Or if it will hurt because they've already went to this different style of fishing and now you
Now you got to go back to the other. Yeah. I hadn't even thought about that. That's a great point there with the lack of rain. I know the lake has been down here noticeably down for this time of year. So certainly that could have some effect if, after 2 or 3 inches of rain, maybe this week, within
Hopefully.
the next week.
This
need it.
trail,
Yes.
does it just follow Captain D's around?
Yes. No. So that's what they call them. They call them trails, and it has been like it's kind of why Maddox and Aiden didn't fish this year because it was like Watts Bar, Chickamauga. And I was not going to be responsible for pulling a boat, and the pre-fishing wasn't going to happen. So they just decided not to fish this year. That's how come we don't know any more about fishing than we do.
Okay. Well, anyway, we do appreciate it. I know Dan has kept us up to date on stuff throughout the year, and wish those kids a lot of luck as they head down to the state championship. I know that we're going to continue to have a great program in fishing here, and a lot more people are getting interested in it too, young people.
I will say he's done a great job. Not that that Mr. Taylor didn't before, because they've had some really good, but he has done a really good job of combining the high school and junior high and really getting those kids involved.
All right, we got a busy show today. Coach Lilly Bridges, the new Lady Tiger head basketball coach, is waiting in the wings. Don't forget, coming up next hour, we will have the announcement of our Good Health Family Clinic Student Athletes of the Year. It's all coming up on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
At DeKalb County Insurance, we proudly support our local sports teams, always rooting for the Saints, Bulldogs, Tigers, and Vols. And off the field, we're here for our community too, helping you understand your Medicare options with care and clarity. We're not affiliated with Medicare, but we're here to help you make informed decisions by finding the best plan that fits your healthcare needs. Open enrollment for 2025 runs from October 15th to December 7th. Give us a call to set up your Medicare evaluation at 615-597-0660, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please note, we do not offer every plan available in your area. Any information we provide is limited to plans we do offer. Go to Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE to get information on all of your options.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Home Services is your trusted partner for comprehensive excavation and septic solutions. With a combined 30 years of experience, our team of skilled professionals deliver reliable, high-quality work for both residential and commercial projects. We understand the unique challenges of Middle Tennessee's terrain and provide customized services. From basic excavation to complex septic system installations, we have the expertise and equipment to handle jobs of any size or complexity. Put us to work for you. Home Services, 615-597-6287.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
For 20 years, Southern Landscape Supply has been serving DeKalb County and the Upper Cumberland with everything you need to keep your lawn looking its best. From grass seed and fertilizer to top quality mowers and tractors, we've got you covered. And when it comes time for maintenance, our full parts and service department is here to keep your equipment running strong. Whether you're tackling the backyard or the back 40, trust your hometown experts at Southern Landscape Supply. Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville.
Season 2 finale of DC Blitz coming to you live from KFC Taco Bell on the main strip here in gloomy Smithville, Tennessee.
Hey, look, this is liquid sunshine.
It is. We need rain.
We
Do
need
not use gloomy with Coach Bridges on the show.
Well, I mean, we need the rain, but it's Memorial Day weekend. My goodness, this is the kickoff the summer.
We've had 90-degree weather. We didn't kick off the summer back in April.
Well, we did. Still, you know, I mean, this is killing my plans to not go to the lake this weekend. So anyway, we are joined this segment by new DeKalb County High School Lady Tiger head basketball coach Lilly Bridges, and we were having kind of a fun conversation before we came back on because we were talking about DeKalb County, Tennessee, and DeKalb County, Georgia, and you're from Georgia, so you got a lot of congratulations back home. I hear from when they found out you were coming back to DeKalb County, right?
Unfortunately, they thought that I was coming back to Georgia, and I've got some family in Atlanta too, so everybody was still excited for me, but I think they were disappointed to find out that DeKalb County, very similar to DeKalb County, Georgia, if you know anything about Atlanta.
I was going to say, I bet you feel like you're right at home here.
Yes, yes.
You know what? I've yelled at people in traffic here just about as much as I have in Atlanta.
During the school year, if you drive between the elementary and north side, you'll feel like you're in Atlanta.
I know people laugh. They complain about South Willow in Cookeville.
Yeah.
And growing up in the Atlanta area, I'm like, y'all have no idea. I said, it only takes me 10 minutes to get to work. That's a dream.
In proximity to Atlanta, how far did you grow up from Atlanta?
About an hour and a half southeast.
Okay.
My family actually lived in Atlanta for a while, and then we moved back when I was about six years old.
Yeah.
I had two older sisters, so they spent a decent amount of time in Atlanta, and we moved back to my mom's hometown. Yeah.
All right. You've been you've had the job for a few weeks, and I know you've been running back and forth doing stuff here. You're still at Tennessee Tech until the end of the month. What's these first few weeks been like? My goodness, you got to be dizzy from all the running back and forth.
Yeah. I'm pretty exhausted. I had a couple coffees to prepare for this, so hopefully I look awake. We'll see after I watch it back. But it's been great. I'm fortunate for Tech to have kept me on as long as they did, and Coach Rose has been supportive of this process, so she's let me go a couple days early to come over here and do some work. But yeah, the first few weeks have been awesome. I've just been trying to get my foot in some doors and meet a lot of people and spend a little bit of time with my returning girls, the ones I'll know that I have back. Just meet some people, meet some parents, and get prepared. Right now, you can't be building your X's and O's too quick when you don't know what your team's going to look like.
Right.
But so I've just kind of been focusing on summer plan and also the culture of what I hope to instill, not just at the high school, but with every student athlete I get to work with here, no matter how old.
We'll get more into that, and I know Kelly, having coached, I like the coach-to-coach questions, and I'm going to turn some of that over to her, but the reception you've gotten from the people here, what has that been so far?
Incredible. I laugh. I've probably gotten like 300 new Facebook friends. And so it's funny when I meet these people. I'm glad to meet them in person because I'm like, I think you've commented on something I posted. That's like the only, it's funny nowadays. That's how social media is. But
let me just get on Facebook here.
Yeah.
She showed up in my
For You page the other day, so I friended her because I was like, I need it. Although I don't get on Facebook.
Honestly, I'm trying to up my presence. Just, I want people to know who I am, and I want to celebrate the kids and post about it. So I've got to do better about it. But oh, you decided not to friend me. You just want to look at it.
I'll be honest. I couldn't immediately find it, so I went straight to quit.
I must not be that big of a deal yet.
Oh, I love it. She can give it back to Casey.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. I can't wait for that.
But yeah, the support. Sorry, I think we got off on a tangent, but it's been great, and I want to thank everybody that's messaged me or introduced themselves or showed up to some of the things I've been hosting. I feel right at home already.
Awesome. Yeah. I want to hit on camp real quick, and then I'm going to turn it over to Kelly and Coach and Casey, because we did open up this morning. If anybody hadn't had a chance to come out and either meet you or sign their kids up for camp, they can do that today. And again, the weather's not been the prettiest thing out here today, but the skills camp, that's going to give you an opportunity to get to know some of the younger kids in DeKalb County early on. What's the response been for that so far? And do you have any maybe specific plans for the camp yet?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to, I like to separate it by age group because, sometimes I was that kid playing it up with my sisters and it can be frustrating, Trying to fit 8th graders with 1st and 2nd grade, just skill level wise, even the height of the goal is difficult. So I made sure to split those up adequately and just make sure that every kid has an opportunity to shine and grow. So it'll be a lot of skills, but we're going to have some fun too. I want to do some theme days, get the kids just excited to come, dress up, maybe a jersey day or something like that, something fun. If y'all have any ideas, let me know. Just as long as you don't wear a Tennessee jersey.
Oh, no.
We will be fine.
Oh, no.
If you wear one, I might have to send your kid home. But look, I'm already sending one home.
That was like one of my first questions. Are you a Tennessee fan?
Oh, I bleed black and old gold now, but in my past life, I bled red and black. I'm a dog through and through. Which is probably not the best way to make friends in this state.
Well, hey, listen, at least you are from Georgia and pull for the team that you're from. Yes. We've got tens of thousands of Alabama fans who's probably never even crossed the state line.
Yeah, see, I will say if you're a Tennessee fan, I don't hate you as much as I do the Bama folks. So
Nobody.
She might be singing a Mega Maroney song here for long. I'm wearing.
How about them Lady Vols and softball?
All right, but don't forget you can if you've got kids that are interested in the camp and this is Saturday, everybody's kind of off work. Most everybody's off work. You can pop in here to KFC. Coach Bridges will hang around a little bit after her segment, and we can get you signed up for camp. So stop on by here.
We'll be teaching skills. We'll also be teaching lessons about life, too. So like I said, that culture I'm trying to instill in my program at DeKalb, I'm going to also start introducing that to the elementary and middle school ages. So, yeah, there's 2 age groups. Hour-and-a-half session each day, and hopefully this won't be just one camp in the summer. It'll be something I can continue.
Awesome. All right, Kelly.
Okay, so I'm going to do some quick-fire questions, so we don't have to talk, but a little bit of get to know you for our viewers. So besides basketball, did you play any other sports?
Yeah, I was a track athlete. I did hurdles and pole vault, and both relays. I was a 5-event
That's cool. That's all things that's at DeKalb County High School right now.
So don't say you did those things because you'll be coaching that next.
Did I say track? I meant, yeah.
And
kidding.
don't say volleyball because you'll be coaching. Okay, so if you're not watching basketball, what sport do you like to watch?
I love the Olympics, so honestly, I love watching track for sure. I watch football, but I really only watch the school I'm at, so Tech. I went to all their games because I had a lot of friends that were football coaches, and the dogs, that's about it. But I honestly love all sports. I'll watch anything.
Are you planning on moving to DeKalb County or staying in Cookeville?
Right now, I'm going to stay in Cookeville. I have a partner, and he lives and works in Cookeville, and it's just what's right for us right now, but I'm not against it possibly in the future.
Okay, what is your coaching style? Are you tough love? Are you an explainer? Are you love on them?
I think maybe a mix of both. I'm extremely competitive, so when we get in game and practice like situations, you'll see a whole nother side of me, but I'm a love on them for sure. I'm a softie at heart, and if the girls are watching this, I'm not that soft, but
that'll change in a few years.
I've got a big heart. Yeah,
Soft on the exterior, but don't get to the interior.
Don't test me, because the soft will disappear. But no,
we kind of talked about this, but did you? I know you lived there. Your majority of growing up, small town or big city?
Small town. Yep. I went to the same school from kindergarten to my senior year. Same lunchroom, same gym, same football field. There's different buildings for elementary, middle, and high school. But, yeah, I was there for 13 years, graduated with a class of, I think, 31.
Wow.
26 of us had been there since kindergarten.
Huh. Wow. That is small.
My mom went there. Both my big sisters went there. Dairy festivals every summer.
Yeah.
You might see me dressed up.
You'll have your chance at Smithville Jamboree.
I'm excited. I heard some of my girls clog, so I was thinking maybe they could teach me a move or two. I have no shame, so
you might regret that one. But
someone told me it could teach the girls how to be comfortable getting out of their comfort zone. I was like, it'll definitely be out of my comfort zone. I have no rhythm.
it must be a basket. I have none either.
Yeah.
The kids are always like, "Can we dance in PE?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
Do you dance like Elaine on Seinfeld?
I maybe.
Have you ever watched Seinfeld?
I have watched. I watched a little bit of Seinfeld.
Okay.
A little bit. I just didn't.
Yeah. If you don't know Seinfeld, you don't get it. So I should just not even gone there.
And my last one. What do you feel are your toughest challenges you're going to face this year?
I think just from what I've seen, maybe kind of trying to build those fundamentals, and that's just something that takes time. So I think we're just going to have some patience. I mean, I'm not going to come in there. Obviously, that'd be the dream, but I'm not, I'm realistic. I'm not going to come in there and win, 25 games. And
not unless you're playing the blind school.
Yeah, it's going to take some time, but it's not a challenge that scares me. I think that from what I've heard, I've got a lot of kids that want to work hard, and it's hard to teach that. So it's hard to teach effort. I can teach skill.
I think you will find with the kids, and I've worked with, which I'm not sorry, we're not sending, the West School is not sending any kids to you this year.
Come on.
We just, it's gonna be a lull.
They don't like you, that's what it is.
No, it's a matter of you, and you'll experience this, I'm sure you experience this in your small school. There's only 12 girls in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
And I think in the 7th grade, there's only like 15. Now, when you get to 6th and 5th grade, they're moving the new 7th and 6th grade. There's a ton of girls. There's a ton of athletes at the West School, so you'll be getting some of them then.
I will say, the numbers is probably going to be a challenge just as far as practice. I was worried I'm going to have to hop in and practice, and I know I look and am young, but it doesn't move like it used to. I can promise you that. And so as long as I have enough to play, I'll be all right. The numbers will be a challenge. But I did go to the DeKalb middle evaluations. He changed them from tryouts just because he wants to invite everybody out all summer, and I think that's great just to encourage kids to come out. But I went, and there's a lot of potential, especially in that upcoming 6th and 7th grade class. So, yeah, it's just something that's going to take time, and I think that, I hope that the girls understand that. The school system understands that. And
I think there's a willingness to learn. I know we've had some success with softball, and it's a matter of the time that the kids have put in.
Yeah.
The kids and the parents will put in the time. They just need an avenue to put in that time.
And it's hard too, with small school, small area, you share all the athletes. So I think that's going to be a challenge. And I would never discourage any of my athletes not to be involved in another sport. In fact, when I was in high school, our coach required us to play a spring sport. So we had to choose between track and soccer, I think at the time was because they played softball
They
in the
play
summer,
softball.
fall.
They do things right in Georgia. I will say this because they play.
All the Georgia love. I didn't expect this
They
today.
play their
I love it
softball
here.
in
it's
the
about to
fall.
end.
They play their softball in the fall.
We'll get to you in a minute.
Because they don't care that much about football.
What?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you haven't watched a lot of college football, have you?
No, I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying they don't put a precedence on we can only play football in the fall.
Yeah.
We
I
can have
gotcha.
another sport going on.
Going,
That's the whole reason softball cannot move to the fall is because they're like, well, we won't have enough umpires because they all referee
I
football.
was about to say, how many
and we
softball
have-
girls y'all have on the football team here?
Yeah, quite a few.
And so they won't.
I
they
heard
won't-
Casey played both.
they
We're
won't share.
recruiting every day, trust me.
Hey, I want you to know I was recruited my senior year to play football.
You're not allowed any of my practices. Don't steal them. I've only got,
Hey.
I think 12 coming in.
Let me tell you, I'm there already. Also, I want to go ahead and say I am disappointed that we all expected you to win 25 games. the first year. So,
Well,
I've been working hard for this, all right? So we need 25 wins this game. I didn't know we played 25 games, to be honest with you. So there we go.
Chris?
Why DeKalb County, Tennessee, and not DeKalb County, Georgia, or Putnam, Georgia?
I think, and I know my head coach will laugh at me when I say this. She brings it up all the time. But when I first moved from Georgia, and even the county that I was coaching in, I coached 3 years at the high school level. Back when I was in Georgia, it was a large area. I mean, Athens and, not far from Atlanta. It was a large school, large area. And came to Cookeville. It was definitely a change of pace for me. And I think I struggled a little bit there in that first year just to find my place, outside of work.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's college athletics. There wasn't much outside of work
Right.
to be doing anyway. But I in the last year, I don't know. I just fell in love with Tennessee, and I made the decision to stay before I got offered the DeKalb job.
Yeah.
I had talked to my boss in January and told her I was thinking about, getting out of the Division I level and trying to do some other things, just to put it on her radar and, be upfront about it. And she was like, well, where do you want to go? What's your plan? And I was like, I don't know, but I think I want to stay in this area, whether it's taking a, administrative position or another job in athletics and tech or trying to get some high school jobs around here. So, yeah, it's not random. I think I wanted to stay here, and this was the perfect opportunity. And one of my friends over at Macon County actually was the one that let me know about the opening, and she played at Tech. Keely Carter, great player,
yeah.
great person. I got to spend a year with her when she transferred from Trevecca, and we laugh now that we'll be coaching against each other because she's now the assistant at Macon County, but just a great person. I can't say enough about her, but she texted me about the job, and I looked it up, and I learned some more about the DeKalb, and I interviewed. I think they called me in for an interview 3 days later, and I was like, whoa. And just
We're not desperate.
No, I think that they were extremely
efficient.
diligent. Yeah. They got on it for sure, and I appreciated that. And I got a call shortly thereafter, and he said, "Don't be taking any other jobs over the weekend." So, I think it's
That's
a
awesome.
unique place to, like I said, have a life outside of work too, outside of basketball season. Obviously, that's my priority, but I just see a community and a school system that, even when I'm not in season, I can be a part of.
Sure.
And enjoy. So.
You
That's
talked
why.
about going to the middle school evaluations. Is there anything else that you are doing to make your presence known and to not recruit, but to, reach other players, potential players?
Absolutely. I did have, the meet and greet situation that was just kind of like, I don't want to call it an open house, but it was, a setting where I could just meet some parents, some players, and I had several people show up with their younger kids and sign up for kids camp. And then my favorite part about that night actually was getting to spend some time with my players and meet their families. So yeah, I'm just trying to get out in the community. I think I'm going to try to host something else. I've been talking to some businesses in Cookeville. I've been going around handing out flyers and my business card. A lot of places have been closed because I don't get here until, everything closes at 5 o'clock. So if you see me walking around, knocking on doors, peeking in windows in towns, I'm not up to anything bad. I'm just looking to get my name out there. But
Well, we have a challenge for you. You can come. The DeKalb County Fair comes before the Smithville Jamboree.
Okay.
So you'll have, and we're hosting an event
When
at
is
the
it?
fair, and so you'll have
Let
to
me
come
write
and play
this down.
cornhole. We're having a cornhole tournament,
Yeah.
and so you can come play.
Partner of my
and-
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna
We're
do.
going to do
You
it
have
that
a
way,
partner?
yeah.
100% I'm in.
All right. We started off rocky, but I think this is actually a team you guys will come to love.
So you can come and you can meet most of the county in one
Perfect.
spot.
pretty
When
much,
is it?
yeah.
When is it?
It's in June. It's
I'm about to
22nd
write
through
it
the
down.
27th.
Hold on.
Our night will be June 25th.
Yeah,
it's
It's
a
the
Wednesday.
22nd through the 25th.
27th.
27th, yeah, that
25th
week.
through the 27th. Oh wait,
22nd through the 27th.
She's from Georgia. We got to speak slower.
It's that Georgia education.
She needs that third cup of coffee.
Monday through Saturday, it's the place to
Okay.
be every night from 6 to 10.
But
DeKalb
our event, the
Fair, got
cornhole
it.
event, is on the 25th. So
All
I
right.
think that's where I
Clear
got you
your
all.
schedule.
Yeah.
Well,
We
I'll
can
be
have
honest with you.
practice 'cause I don't lose.
I'll actually do this now. I was planning on dropping out the day before, but you know what? I'm in.
You know
So,
what?
yeah, I'm
Listen, you said you were going to show up to some of my practices. I'll set aside 30 minutes and we can practice some
There you go.
cornhole.
Hey man, I'm down with it.
I don't like to lose.
See, the
so.
thing is, you think I'm kidding? I'll bring the cornhole boards out.
No, he'll probably bring John Casey too.
Talk a little bit about your coaching staff, how it came to be, and have y'all the communication roles that's going to be involved?
Absolutely. I leaned heavily on the administration at DeKalb. Like you guys know, I'm not from here, and the 2 years I've been in Tennessee, I've fully immersed myself into the tech community. And so, I just was like, I really want to trust you guys. All the coaches I know are college coaches and, maybe not looking to get out. So I told Mr. Willoughby and Mr. Curtis and Mr. Cripps that, I fully trust them, and Mr. Jennings and everybody that helped out, in my hiring process. I fully trusted them to find somebody. I kind of told them, what kind of coach I am, and they got to know me, and so hopefully they'd pick someone that fits that, and I think they did an excellent job. Coach Coleman, I mean, I couldn't have a better asset as far as knowing this area, knowing this community. I mean, he's trained kids all over Middle Tennessee, probably farther than that.
Yeah.
And he's trained some of the kids that I coached at Tech. So his experience speaks for himself, and I think we're very like-minded in the way that we coach. And, from what I've seen, he's very intense, but he's also very calm and caring, and I can see him trying to build up these younger athletes, which is something I really, I think the person is bigger than the player, and instilling some confidence is our first step in this community. So, and then Aaron Patterson, another local guy, he has been great. He's shown up to everything I've shown up to. I know he wants to be 2 feet in and help wherever he can. He's working his hardest to complete his degree so he can teach full-time too. And then I also brought on formerly Maggie Knowles. You guys might know her. She played and ended up being a great athlete at Austin P.
Yeah.
So it's great to add another, collegiate level athlete to the team. She specializes in post, so I'm hoping she can. We've got a lot of potential in the post area, in who we've got on the team currently, and I don't know if there might be some coming up, but I think she'll be a huge asset in just helping them develop their skill and down on the block. But she also, what I love about her and what she brings is, I've coached at that level, but when you're a college athlete, like just as far as like watching film, scouting, like these are all things you're used to doing. So I think she'll be a huge asset in that way, and helping me pick apart film, do scouts, like that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
Because she's done it herself. She's had to be on the other end of it. So she's another young female, which I think is important to have on staff when you are coaching young females. So, yeah, I'm excited about everybody.
All right.
Good. And the moment we've been waiting for.
Are these the curveball questions I was
my turn.
anticipating? All right, listen, we made up, so take it easy
Got
on me.
it. Question number 1. Are you aware you're in my traditional seat?
Well,
Casey, we're not in a Baptist church. It's okay.
All right.
we could switch if you'd like, but
All right, here's my real question.
Yes.
Do you need a life coach?
are you wanting to apply for the job?
I am, yes.
Okay,
100%.
well,
Here's what I
actually-
offer.
Go ahead.
I can tell you exactly who you need to love and hate. Like, especially, like, you know, like
Cut the
opponents.
cameras.
I can tell you, I can instill into you
Okay.
an intense hatred of people if you need me to.
Okay, are we talking opponents?
Opponents.
Okay, okay. I was
Yeah.
about to say, we
No,
might have
we're
to
not
cut
going
this
out to kill nobody here now.
Look, he don't.
Yeah.
You have friends in Macon County. You don't like Macon County,
Go
except
on.
for their barbecue.
Listen, we're not friends on the day it comes to play.
You have a great summer with her, but it's over after this. Okay.
Also, anybody from Avery Trace,
Okay.
Yeah.
or
I
pretty
actually
much,
do know someone who
pretty
teaches
much
there.
anywhere in Cookville. So.
White House.
Yeah.
White
No
House.
White House. We don't
Okay.
like him either.
Who else? I'm taking a mental list.
Well, pretty much anybody in our district is.
Is there maybe another team that's also black and gold that we're not?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've
that
heard about that
team
one.
is very hated. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anybody but us, really.
Pretty much, yeah.
That seems easy.
Yes, that's Casey's.
You're such a fast learner. You already know.
That Georgia education. I'm telling you.
that is really good. So here's my incentive for you this year.
Okay.
You see those trophies over there?
Yes.
If you win 25 games,
You'll get every
one of
single
those.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
My office is gonna be full. I'm gonna leave a shelf empty just for the Casey.
Oh my gosh.
Award.
The Casey Midget 25 win award.
Can we get a Casey's favorite guest on the podcast award?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yes.
I'm in the
You've
running.
won. Like, you're number one on my list.
Casey, what you don't realize that if she wins 25 in year one, there will be no year two.
That's
She
very true.
gone.
Oh, yes. We need to talk about contracts, too.
Okay. Are you writing one up?
Yes. Yes,
All right,
I'll write that
definitely
up
read
for
the
you.
fine
It'll be
print.
fair for somebody.
He also can help you with any loan you may need.
Yeah. Yeah, I
to
can
buy
help.
property.
We need to get some
Can you
NIL
loan
money.
me a few games?
I can,
perhaps?
yes, 100%.
Oh, man.
Yep.
What would your NIL deal be if you had your dream partnership?
Uh-oh, there you go.
That's a question for you.
Well, all right, I'll tell you. It all depends on how you do this first year. I'll tell you all about it then. It gets much better depending on how many games you win this year.
See, it don't work that way,
Oh,
you know.
yes, it does.
No, it don't.
We're
Look at all the-
locking her down.
Look- look.
There's no way that we're bringing her in, letting her win a bunch of games, turn the program around, and then freaking Upperman hire or something, you know?
I won't
That's
be
not
going to Upperman, I can tell you that.
Yeah, Casey might actually drive to Baxter and start a fire.
Yeah.
He'll burn
That's
the
the
gym
worst
down.
case scenario. Yeah. Yes. But seriously, one more question.
Only one?
Yeah,
I feel
just
like
one
this
more.
is short for
This
you.
is probably the best one.
Okay.
So you've known me for what, 15, 20 minutes now?
Yeah.
Do you think you could beat me in horse?
I don't know. You come in with a lot of energy. Here's the thing: if
I'm
we're
pretty
shooting,
energized.
listen, as long as you're not shooting any of those dumb like behind the basket, which I feel like could be your game, like out of bounds, behind the
Look at the
goal,
look on his
corner
face.
shot. To me, that's not basketball.
kind of-
so.
but in some
there's got to
ways-
be some rules to this game of horse.
No,
There is no
that
rules in horse.
So I can remember
I'm
being
47 years old and weigh 300 pounds. How do you think else I'm going to beat you in horse?
Look, used to the shot clock was above the goal.
Yeah.
And my shot was off the shot clock straight into the goal.
See, I'm not playing you
And
either.
that's how we played. That's how you play in junior college. That's how you make lunch money in junior college. You figure that shot out, and then you beat all the boys at it.
We had Casey usually. Well, last year we did a challenge on our last show. We had talked about this, but of course the weather didn't kind of cooperate and mess everything up. But yeah, he wanted to challenge you in horse. I was afraid he'd get embarrassed, and I didn't want to. You know.
Listen, if we want to have a free throw contest, we'll be here all day. You're going to have to extend the show.
Let me tell you something. You better draw down, sister.
I've never seen you shoot a basketball.
Casey will be the first person to remind you he is the all-time leading scorer for the Saturday Morning Saints.
Yes.
Yes. My 5th and 6th grade years on Saturday mornings, undefeated.
Well, that's because I was I was in Georgia. Actually, I think I wasn't even alive.
Yeah, you
at that
weren't born
point.
then.
No, I'd say you probably weren't. Yeah.
You know, I was coming into fruition thinking about a basketball, I'm sure. So.
Coach Bridges, we are excited about having you here. We thank you for coming out, putting up with our goofiness this morning, and answering some questions. I want to just say I've been really impressed at how you've gotten out in the community and doing things, meeting people, and again, on the schedule you've got where you're still working in Cookeville and coming over here and spending time meeting people, getting to know the student athletes. That says a lot about, I think, your drive and motivation to really want to hit the ground running here. And a lot of people are taking notice of that, and they appreciate it as well. We're very excited to see, your work on the court, and I know it starts long before you actually get on the court, and you're doing all the right things. But thank you so much for coming out and being with us today.
Appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. It was nice to meet you guys, and your curveballs weren't as bad as he was saying they might be. So
well,
seems easy. I had a lot of fun.
The thing with Casey, and I mentioned this earlier, it pops in his head and it comes out his mouth, and there's nothing to stop it.
This is why I think we'll be friends.
Yeah.
You can ask my parents.
We are friends. I can tell you.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
You can talk bad about me the rest of your life, and I'll still
I got the green light. I got the green light. They always say if you dish it, you got to be able to take it. So that's where I'm at. But,
Now, he says that, but if you go to Macon County or to Upperman, he might not. He might not feel
This podcast will
That's
be
going to
very
be hard to
different.
overcome.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate y'all having me. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thank you so
I'd
much.
love to come back anytime y'all get it back started up. And I'll be having, hopefully, I'm trying to plan a new event similar to what I did at Kilgore's somewhere else in the community, maybe come June.
To like another restaurant?
Yeah, I just like to eat.
NIL Mexican then.
Well, then, look, you can tell I live in Alexandria. So you can come to, do you make ice cream?
Do I make it?
Do you know how to make homemade ice cream?
Isn't it like some salt and something cold?
Yeah, there's
cream.
tons of Pinterest and TikToks. So on I think I do mine on Saturday. I don't know. I can't remember when my event that I'm in charge of. But I do an ice cream making contest.
This is a children's show.
We do an ice cream making contest, and you need to come.
I will. I'd love to come. Anything.
They sell that at the pharmacy, don't they?
Yeah, just reach out to me, and if there's anybody out
I'm
there,
the first one to get a censor. It wasn't Casey. It was me.
Yes.
You didn't mess up.
Yes. I did it.
I'm done. I'm done.
But yeah, if there's any other businesses out there or any events y'all think I should come to, my email's blasted all over Facebook. So
Water, I promise.
Reach out to me, and I'd love to come out and see. And
we're here for another hour.
Come to my kids' camp. Bring your kids.
We go out with a bang.
Come October, November, December, come to the DeKalb games. And if you see me out in the community and I don't recognize you yet, sorry, just introduce yourself. I'm real good at faces, so I'll never forget you, unfortunately.
Yep. Well, and also, if you're looking for more camp info, if you're not able, obviously, to come out today, and you follow the Blitz page, we will be posting that and keeping people notified about the camp upcoming.
Yep.
Lots of tryouts coming up, not just basketball, but a lot of the sports. So follow us on the DC Blitz Facebook page, and we'll keep you up to date and get that information so they can contact you about the camp. It's coming up in July, right? July?
Yes, July.
I almost said June, and then it struck me. It's in July. So, Coach, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
y'all.
All right, we're going to come back, and we're going to give out some awards. The Goodell Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Year Awards about to be handed out. Who are the winners? Stay tuned to find out. DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise. But Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Ignite HVAC Electrical and Plumbing is one of the top HVAC contractors in Middle Tennessee, offering both residential and commercial sales, installation, and services. We want to set ourselves apart from the rest of the HVAC industry by providing a seamless experience from your project start to finish. We are constantly improving our skills to continue to meet every expectation for our customers. Let Ignite serve your HVAC electrical and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Just like the excitement of the big game, life is filled with unforgettable moments. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that when the final moment comes, you want to honor those moments with dignity and care. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding solace in a time of grief, our compassionate staff is here to provide the support you need. Love Cantrell Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of DeKalb County Athletics through 3 generations. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Brain Your Brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply. 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
We're back on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Our Season 2 finale. This hour we will spend giving out awards for the Goodell Family Clinic Student Athletes of the Year. We will start with the high school level. What we did this year, we did best male, best female on the high school level, best male and female on the junior high or middle school level, team of the year, coach of the year. So we've got guests lined up for all segments, and we're going to start with our Goodell Family Clinic DCHS Male Student Athlete of the Year, Lance Duke. Lance, congratulations, first of all. And
didn't know you had it in you, did you?
I didn't know until this morning.
He's like, I just show up and, oh, hey. but you, among our panel, you got the most votes, and obviously, so you had a great tennis season. Just a sophomore, and you went all the way to the region final, and just a great year. I got to start with the region final, and then we'll come back to the district. But how tough was it knowing you were that close to state? That and I know you and Bodie have played no telling how many times. But how tough was that for you, that loss?
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Because I came into it knowing what to do, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So.
What were some things that you worked on between your freshman and sophomore years to kind of improve your game?
Mainly conditioning, being able to run to the ball, and really consistency. Because anyone can get out there and hit 1 or 2 good strokes, but doing it over 10 times is really hard.
How much time do you spend on a tennis court? Maybe in a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Probably 2 to 1 hours a day because I've been kind of busy. But whenever I'm really in tennis, then I'm probably 4 hours on the court.
Yeah. What are some of the primary things when you're on the court that you're really working on, that you're locked in on to get better at?
Doing the same thing every single time and trying to figure out a way to keep it in.
Yeah. This kind of rivalry, I guess, you've had with Bodie. Of course, he's a senior. He'll be gone next year. But you guys, I guess, have played not just in school matches, but even outside the school year. I think you've gone up against one another. What makes that kind of special, I guess, as a rivalry, so to speak?
Well, I wouldn't say too much of a rivalry because we've played way more doubles matches together than singles and playing against each other.
Yeah.
So, but it's very entertaining because usually it's very competitive whenever we play singles, and it feels different.
Yeah.
On and off the court.
Right. What are some things you want to work on before next year? And, people may look and say, well, you're going to be the guy to beat next year. I mean, Bodie's gone, and you were the 1 seed coming into the district tournament, which you won, by the way. We want to throw that out there. But people probably going to be gunning for you a little bit next year. Do you feel that way?
A little bit.
Yeah. What are you going to be working on to kind of improve your game between now and then?
Probably just the same thing I've been doing, just getting stronger, faster, more consistent, better serve.
Now, Kelly, Lance came and sat down. Kelly said, oh, he's a Duke. How'd you know that?
Well, he looks a little bit like Landon, and then he looks a little bit like his Uncle John, and I was like, oh, that's who he is.
Looks a lot like Lance.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. You got your tennis questions ready?
Yeah, so so you say you spend 1 to 2 hours. Is that with a coach? Is that you playing your dad? Can you beat your dad at tennis? Say I went to school with your dad. I would love to see you embarrass him one good time. It's fun to embarrass Patrick. Who do you go to?
So I do coach in Cookeville, and then I also do and then I go to Murfreesboro for play rounds. And I do kind of a mixture of all by myself with coaches and going to places where there's a bunch of people.
Okay.
And then on the weekends I do tournaments sometimes with USDA.
So how do you approach I'm assuming since you won the district that your mental game is pretty good. And I know in tennis you got to have a good mental game because if you make a bad shot, you got to come back and serve. How have you worked on that from freshman to sophomore year? Right? No, junior. You're junior?
He will be a junior.
Going to be a junior. So how have you worked on that over the past 2 years?
Mainly just staying calm and not getting like overly frustrated with yourself, and just trying to go back to what you know.
Yeah, that's all my tennis questions.
That's all your tennis questions.
That's all my tennis questions.
I was grinning a few minutes ago because Kelly and I were playing mixed doubles.
I know.
We're just kind of watching it on television, just back and forth. when you're practicing, when you're on the court with your private coach or Coach Cadle, what is most of your time spent on? What aspect of tennis?
Mainly ground strokes, just like forehand, backhand. That's where most of your time is going to go.
So you feel very confident in your overhead swing?
Yeah.
On your serve, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
See, what
but that's more of like you got to work on it by yourself,
right?
Type, because there's nothing too much to it that like he could tell you. Just got to know the motion, just be able to do it.
I got one more. How is it playing doubles with Ethan?
It's amazing. I love that.
Does he make you laugh more than anything?
I would say laugh, more like him hurting, because we do this thing called I formation, right? And we only do it on my serve. And I've probably hit him in the back of the head like 3 times.
That was going to be my next question.
Yep.
So,
But he's a good sport about it, though, isn't he?
I can say I like it. I don't know about him.
See, I was trying to set up another challenge with Casey. And if he was able to return the serve.
Yeah.
So we'll keep that. We got 2 more years to work on that one.
Yeah, we do.
And Casey's got 2 years to work on his tennis.
I can return his serve.
It's on.
It's on.
My last question is, when it gets tournament time, of course, I know this year you played singles. Was there ever a thought that you would rather play doubles?
Yeah, quite a few times. Because, like, doubles, you can rely on your partner a lot more, so you can, like, really focus on, like, the part of the game that you're doing good that day. But whenever it's like you're doing everything good, then it feels like, you can't get to the ball as much, and it feels like you could do more of it. But definitely on days whenever, like, I'm not hitting my forehand or backhand too good, I could just go on my forehand or backhand side. On the side that's good, and I could just, me and Ethan can win.
Right.
All right, Casey.
Lance. Well, for all of y'all, you may not know that Lance is actually a multi-sport star. He was good at baseball and basketball before even tennis.
Did he play on your Little League team?
He was great. Anytime I talk to anybody about Lance, they all say the same thing. There's 2 stories that stand out. One, in baseball, every time you'd hit, you would drag your bat to first base. Every time. Like down the chalk, you would drag it purposely on the chalk all the way down to first base. So that gets talked about a lot. And then in basketball, you have maybe my all-time favorite story in basketball. So I don't know if you even remember, but
he's wanting to leave about right now.
One of the basketball.
Our second censorship of the day.
Yeah.
One of the junior pro basketball teams that we had, we were playing in like a playoff game. I can't remember what round it was. And we were playing Coach Odom's team. Do you remember this? So, everybody knows Coach Odom. He's fired up, right? He's going to demand the best out of everybody. And so we're there, right before the game. And all of a sudden, I look down in Coach Odom's huddle, and you're in the middle of it. It was like, Lance is in the middle of their huddle. And the best part was Coach Odom didn't figure it out for a few minutes. And then when he did, that was epic. Chucks him out. And we were like, hey, why were you in their huddle? And he was like, I'm just going to figure out what they were doing.
That's good strategy
It's
there.
the most obvious thing you would do.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. So, no kidding. Since you were a basketball and baseball star, what led you to tennis?
So one day we went on vacation in Florida, and my dad brought tennis racket. He's like, "Well, let's try this out." And I started hitting around, and I was like, "Yeah, this is pretty nice," but I didn't think too much of it until I went back to school, and Coach Cadle started a tennis program.
Yep.
And he invited me too. I was like, well, yeah, I'll play.
Yep.
And I guess it's been like that for a while.
When did you think, I'm going to start taking this pretty seriously? Like, you know, getting a coach of your own, that's a pretty serious move. What happened to make you decide to do that?
I don't remember, like, really when, but whenever Coach Kell, he knew this guy named Joff somehow from Cookville. He lives around the
I know who you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah. So he invited me, or he told me to get a lesson from him, and I guess that's whenever I started really shooting at this.
Yeah. So you took a lesson, you thought, man, this guy really helped me, something I could do type things, kind of what you – well, that's awesome, man. Well, I'll tell you, so you're going to get a trophy this morning, which I expect to go directly above your bed, okay? So where you could see that every morning. But I'm going to give you something that is even bigger than that trophy.
A chicken biscuit.
Something – I've already given him a chicken biscuit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This will be number 3 on the list, I guess, then. Something I've never given Luke in all of his life. These words. You might be better than me.
Frame it.
Congratulations,
Why
buddy.
specifically Luke?
Not really, because he's not better than me. That's why he never got that. So, yeah.
Oh, me. Well,
I do have one more.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it just kind of came to my head. Have you played on any other surfaces?
Yes.
What have you played on?
I played on clay.
Where?
In Fairfield Glade and in Murfreesboro.
What's it like playing on clay as opposed to like asphalt out here?
It's like hard sand.
The ball just die a little bit?
Yeah. And the weird part is your spin, like any spin on the ball, it gets like multiplied by 5.
Huh.
It's like if you do a kick serve, I could kick it over the fence on our courts if they're clay.
Yep. Wow.
It's interesting to play on.
Wow.
Do you have aspirations to play in college?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Do you have anywhere you're like, this is where I'd really, really like to go, or are you just open to going anywhere?
Yeah, very open.
All right. Well, I think you're very capable of doing so, and you've had a phenomenal year, and I know you got 2 more years ahead. The best, I think, is yet to come. I was going to try to see if we could get your trophy over here if Tim and Amy are both locked into conversations over here. And
hey, we need a trophy.
We need a trophy over here. We're going to bring Tim Tobin, a Goodell Family Clinic, is going to bring over and present Lance with, again, the DeKalb County High School Male Athlete, Student Athlete of the Year Award. What's that? We're going to take some photos during the break, and Lance, congratulations. Now, our female winner was not able to be with us this morning. She graduated last night, and they had plans today. Chloe Van Vranken was our female winner. We'll get her award to her, and I know with it being graduation last night, it was kind of rough.
It's all you, baby.
Trying to get everybody together because it was a late night, especially for the seniors. So we do want to congratulate Chloe Van Vranken. And Lance, congratulations to you. Thank you so much for coming out early this morning. And we just look forward to seeing what you accomplish the next couple of years.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Lance Duke. And that is our Goodell Family Clinic, DeKalb County High School Student Athlete of the Year. We've got our junior high award winners, Coach of the Year, and Team of the Year. All coming up here on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
At DeKalb County Insurance, we proudly support our local sports teams, always rooting for the Saints, Bulldogs, Tigers, and Vols. And off the field, we're here for our community too, helping you understand your Medicare options with care and clarity. We're not affiliated with Medicare, but we're here to help you make informed decisions by finding the best plan that fits your healthcare needs. Open enrollment for 2025 runs from October 15th to December 7th. Give us a call to set up your Medicare evaluation at 615-597-0660, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please note, we do not offer every plan available in your area. Any information we provide is limited to plans we do offer. Go to Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE to get information on all of your options.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Home Surveillance is your trusted partner in video surveillance equipment. Our team understands the critical importance of safeguarding your family and securing your business assets. We offer comprehensive solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring peace of mind through advanced technology and expert installation. As a locally owned and operated business, we take pride in our community and strive to build lasting relationships with our customers. Let Home Surveillance help you protect the things most important to you. Give us a call at 615-597-6287. In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
For 20 years, Southern Landscape Supply has been your hometown lawn care source in DeKalb County and the Upper Cumberland. From mowers and tractors to seed, fertilizer, parts, and service, we've got all your lawn care needs covered. Plus, we have the top name brands available, from Bad Boy to Hustler, Shindaiwa, Red Max, and more. When it comes to your lawn, don't play around with the rest when you can have the best. Southern Landscape Supply, your neighbor in lawn care. 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville.
Everybody's excited about the Kelly's Ice Cream. We're back on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance, and we are ready to present our awards for middle school, West School, junior high, however you want to look at it. Good Health Family Clinic Male and Female Student Athletes of the Year, Aubrey Fuson and Brantley Brooks. Congratulations, y'all. Congratulations.
Did you know y'all are winning it?
No.
You did?
Did you know you were nominated?
No.
No.
Well, you were, and both of you.
And you did.
I'll tell you what, this group was very close. There were a lot of nominees in there, and but your body of work is what stood out. You know, multiple sports. Aubrey, we'll start with you. Basketball, softball. Which one do you like better?
Softball.
Why you like softball better?
Because I'm her coach.
Yeah, because she's sitting next to you.
Yeah, what do you love about softball?
I feel like it's more challenging.
Yeah. So just looking, though, back to the basketball season, we'll kind of start there. I know a bit of a tough year for you all. I mean, wins and losses wise, you had a pretty good season. What do you feel? Are you going to play basketball next year, too?
Yes.
What do you feel like you can accomplish in your personal game to get better at basketball?
Going left more.
Yeah. Okay. So what about this softball season, as special as it was, maybe one memory really sticks out for you about this season for you and the Lady Saints?
I don't know. There was a lot.
There was a lot?
She hit a home run.
Yeah?
That would be number one.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll
you.
give you permission on that one.
What made this team special this year? I mean, y'all really came together at a good time and had a brilliant run through the postseason. What was it that maybe that ignited that chemistry for you all?
We just all got along so well and could goof around together. We were just like sisters.
Yeah. Brantley, I'll come down to you. And, again, you play basketball, you play baseball. Which one of those you like better?
Baseball.
Baseball? Why baseball? What sticks out about it?
I've been playing it longest, and I'm the best at it.
Okay. Your West School baseball team started 0-7. And I know we've talked some about this, but what's going through your minds at 0-7 as far as your season goes? Did you feel like, man, we just can't get it right, or did you really feel like you could turn it around?
We could have definitely turned it around. We could have even went farther. We just gave up in the last game.
What was it, though, that maybe clicked finally after all that time that this team really turned it on and played so well down the stretch?
Hitting the ball.
Just hitting the ball?
And it generally helps.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
throwing it past them, hitting the ball, Yeah.
Do you like hitting or pitching better?
Pitching.
What's your specialty pitching-wise? What's your best pitch?
Knuckleball.
Knuckleball. That's not one you hear a lot on the junior high level. I like that, okay? What's the secret to throwing a good knuckleball?
Just make sure it don't move.
Okay.
You got to be a knucklehead.
So how's that grip? What's that grip look like on a knuckleball?
It's just like you just put your fingers like right here on the below the seams, and you just let it go right here.
Okay.
And he's a lefty throwing a knuckleball, so that's even more rare.
R.A. Brantley Brooks.
Did anyone specifically teach you that pitch, or is that something you picked up on your own?
I taught it myself.
Really? That's really interesting. Now, from a basketball perspective, y'all had a pretty good year this year. I know, poor Avery Trace, just that one team you just couldn't quite get over this year. But what did you enjoy about the basketball season most?
Being around all my friends.
Yeah. You going to play both sports in high school?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess you were looking most forward to baseball. That's music to Daniel's ears. He's very excited about that.
Yep.
All right, Kelly. What you got?
What have I got?
What you got?
I got all kinds of things.
Go ahead.
I mean, why don't you go to Casey first?
I can go. I don't care.
You go, okay, Casey.
All right, Aubrey, I have a question. Can you play football for the high school?
Probably.
I seriously think you would help that team. And so, yes, see me afterwards.
It's all right. I got recruited to play football, too.
Brantley. How are you this morning? Good. Are you? You excited to get that award? Mm-hmm. You know what? I didn't vote for you. You like it when I sit this close to you? Yep. I thought you might.
Oh,
I didn't really
man.
have any questions for you. I just wanted to ask you those things. So.
Brantley, had you rather play a good, serious junior high game or be at a travel ball game where Casey's at, and Casey gets to meet his favorite player in R.A. Dickey and act like a crazy fool at the field?
I still have that ball in my office.
Had you rather play travel ball or school ball?
Travel ball.
What do you like so much about travel ball?
You get a travel ball and there's like better competition around everywhere.
Awesome. Aubrey, what was your favorite thing about softball this year?
The girls and coaches.
What was the favorite? What was
She just wants you to say Kelly. Coach Kelly.
No. I want to talk about this kid. We should have had an award. Amanda suggested doing awards, and I was like, well, I know what Aubrey's award would be. It would be most likely to get in a rundown, because this child tried to get in a rundown every time, and I was like, please just don't get out, don't get out, don't get out.
But why was that?
She's aggressive base runner. She's a really good base runner. And she had a really good season. I was very proud of her. She was a really good leader. Her and Zoe and all the other 8th graders were good leaders for our team. But I enjoyed coaching her, and I enjoyed last year when I got to be with Brantley.
Mm-hmm.
I think both of them are well deserved of this award.
Well, you mentioned a couple of names that were thrown out there. Zoe was actually second for the award. You and her were almost neck and neck for that. And Brantley, I know the great season you had. Logan Guard had a great year, and you and him were neck and neck. And I know, the baseball and softball seasons were phenomenal, but you guys did it in multiple sports, and I think that stood out a lot to our voters this year. So we're going to present you with the Junior High Male and Female Good Health Family Clinic Student Athletes of the Year Awards. Congratulations. Congratulations, and looking forward to what you do on the high school. Y'all excited about going to high school to play ball?
Yeah.
All right, and I know you've talked about wanting to play with your sister softball next year. What do you feel like that's going to be like?
I'll be better than her.
Are y'all going to fight? I just want to know, does Coach Bridges know that you two will probably fight on the basketball floor?
Probably.
If she don't know, she's going to find out,
That's
right?
what I want to know.
Me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Do either of you
Brooke's the nice one.
Either of you play any kind of travel ball this summer?
I think so.
Okay. Just not sure quite yet. Got to get with your
I know
agent.
about AAU I am. I don't know about baseball.
Okay, I got you. All right. Well, congratulations to you both. Thank you for coming out this morning, and we're just looking forward to seeing what you do the next 4 years at high school. All right.
Hey,
Expect great things.
You got male athlete. Okay. Just
Well,
making sure.
when we come back, we will announce Coach of the Year and Team of the Year. It's our Season 2 finale of DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Choosing Ignite as your HVAC contractor means choosing a partner who values quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction above all else. Our extensive experience and industry expertise enable us to tackle any project, big or small. We are proud to be a trained comfort specialist, offering top-tier products and services that ensure year-round comfort. With our satisfaction guarantee, you can trust that we will go above and beyond to meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Let Ignite serve your HVAC, electrical, and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Just like the excitement of the big game, life is filled with unforgettable moments. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that when the final moment comes, you want to honor those moments with dignity and care. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding solace in a time of grief, our compassionate staff is here to provide the support you need. Love Cantrell Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of DeKalb County Athletics through 3 generations. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for a better community. It's lending a hand when times are tough and celebrating together when they're good. It's investing in our neighbors. It's knowing that every loan, every account, every conversation is a chance to make where we live stronger. At Wellworth Bank, we believe a better community starts with care. Wellworth Bank, care in common.
Brain your brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
Bad Boy tractors are born from the legendary Bad Boy mowers from 20 to 35 horsepower. Subcompact to midsize, Bad Boy combines power, performance, comfort, and as always, builds strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done and done right. Homeowner, landscaper, or rancher, there's a Bad Boy tractor for you to work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Did take a week off.
DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Yeah, we take 1 week off, and I'm already back to square one.
Well, I'm getting censored, so you know.
Yeah, we've had a show today, y'all. It's been fun. A lot of fun. A lot of laughter.
Laughs.
Yes.
My face hurts from laughing.
We still have a couple of more awards to give out, and this one.
I got a craving for ice cream.
I'll make some.
Watch how you say that.
Be careful what flavor you ask for.
I don't know why. Just subliminally, I guess.
Don't get the chocolate. This was the one award that was unanimous. The Team of the Year award. The DeKalb Middle School Lady Saints softball team. All of our voters selected the Lady Saints softball team. So congratulations. This was the only award that was unanimous among all of them. So Amanda, a great year. You and Kelly, first year for you both coming into the program. Of course, you knew these girls well, working with them with the Lady Rangers. But to come out and to see the season unfold the way it did, what was it like for you, especially being a first year in a school sport like that?
We're trying not to get fired every day.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to do the best we obviously could, and you hope for that to come and,
Sure.
and to catch steam at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, a lot of fun. I feel like for all of us, Kelly and I tried to have fun with it and make it fun for the girls.
Yeah.
And, of course, winning is fun.
Yeah.
And so I felt like, you know, in the initial trying to figure out the puzzle pieces, who needs to go where, best scenarios. And so I hope we did a good job with that and then bringing it in at the end and having some success. So.
Oh, you did.
I mean, when you got to the tournaments, before you get started, did you see that coming? I mean, did you have a feeling?
I did. I felt like defensively we had come along. We were no longer making the silly mistakes that we had made early on, and the sticks had come alive.
Yeah.
And when you've got those two, you know, you can mow over some people, and I felt
Sure.
like we did. So.
Along the way, you had a nice little winning streak going about midseason. Then you hit a little rough patch there. Presley goes out. She's injured, out for the rest of the year. You bring some sixth graders up. How confident were you bringing those two young girls up? And I know they pitched some in the JV games, but, you know, you're bringing them up to varsity action first time. How confident were you that they could come out and get that job done?
Well, for sure you didn't know how they're going to hit them. You know, you worry like, oh, are they just going to wear them out and then we can't do anything with it. But I think the way we had Eden, they can pitch one way, and Kyla, they can pitch another kind of way.
Yeah.
And I think we just tried to outsmart the opponent with those pitchers and use what we had.
Sure.
And I think we had a lot of success with it. And those two, they are very seasoned. They've played tons of travel ball, both of them. And, I mean, I think they had zero problem stepping in as far as coming in pitching, playing defense there, and hitting. I mean, they both played factors in all of it.
I want to throw one more question out, and I'll turn it over to everybody else here. But you mentioned that factor, playing in travel ball. How much did this help the girls who had played it, you know, in terms of just not feeling the pressure maybe in a big situation?
For sure. I think it was – some of them, it was just another game. You know, they're so conditioned for that, it was just another game. And, you know, travel ball gets the reps in for them. It gets the comfort feeling for them.
Sure.
And so that helped a ton. It helped a ton. It just does.
I also think travel ball helped in the fact that they could go, we played, 5 days, 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
We played 5
Endurance.
days. And
yeah, they can endure it.
Like they were able to, it wasn't nothing for them to have. Like if we had to play 2 games in a day, it would no big deal. It would have no big deal for them.
Yeah. All right, guys.
How did you get better as a coach as the season progressed? What did you learn most about coaching this first year?
Oh, wow. I guess learning some of the girls. So some of the 8th graders I did not know as well as some of the younger ones. I had not seen them in rec or had them in rec. So I feel like figuring out how to connect with some of them, because I think a lot of them needed a boost in confidence.
Sure.
They needed that boost. And so I guess connecting with them, and I think somebody's psyche can go a long way in a ball game. Like going up to bat, I'm going to do it, versus, oh, no, it's me, I'm up to bat, I'm going to get out. You know, so I feel like trying to pump them up, making them believe in themselves. And so I feel like connecting with the players maybe more and more through the year and getting that bond.
Is there something your staff did this year that you will not do next year?
What have we done that we won't do? I know we've said that, so I'm like, oh, note that. We're not going to do that again. But
I don't know. I've slept since then, and we'll probably end up doing it again and say it
You'd
again.
already forgotten all that stuff.
Maybe we'll write it down. Well, it was really, it was a lot of fun. We would ride to the games together, and we'd talk about, should we do this? And we do this, and we're bouncing ideas. And a lot of times we'd try something, and Amanda looks, she's like, we look really smart right now. And then sometimes I'm like, but it was a lot of fun. Like Aubrey said, the girls got along. That was the one thing I worried about the most coaching was, how am I going to handle this girl drama? Because I've been with boys for the past 12 years, and I hadn't had to deal with any girl drama. And I was like, if they start crying and doing all that. Of course, I guess we played good cop, bad cop quite a bit. She was the good cop. I was the bad cop. I was the one that was going to yell at them. But then now, when she yelled at them, they knew that it was on, and whatever I had been yelling, there's like Miss Kelly's wearing off of Miss Amanda. She yelled at us today. But I told him, I was like, I can't talk to y'all. I was like, I have to yell because you can't hear. And we've had some life lessons. We've learned some things. We're like, we're gonna do that again. But I can't tell you. I guess we learn our lesson, and we know we're not going to do it again.
Yeah.
May not be a fair question, but is there one area that you need to improve on as a team to take that next step?
Oh, yeah. Every kid thinking the game, experiences of we was in a travel ball game the other day and had a kid, and I'm not mad at the kid, but I was like, if you'd have got hit, that walked it off, and we would have won the game. That thought process never went through their mind.
Yeah, and I think that the younger age groups, so the sixth graders playing or whatever. So there were some scenarios where some things happened, and we're coaching bases. You can't tell them everything you need to tell them in a split second.
Right.
And so there's a tag scenario. You can't say tag, but if the throw's there, don't go, or you know what I mean, all that, and all that comes with experience. So, and if they get thrown out, if it's a fake bunt, hey, if third crashes and nobody's covering, take it. But then they go anyway if somebody's covering and they get out. I'm like, you'll never do that again. And so I know those scenarios kind of happened with a couple of our sixth graders, but they're going to learn from that, and it's not going to happen again. So I feel like as this group ages through, it's just going to get better and better. They're going to learn those lessons, base running kind of scenarios like that, and they're not going to make that mistake again. So
it's a system that's in place with the Lady Rangers filtering up to the middle school that's going to filter up to the high school eventually pretty soon here. And I don't think your season surprised any of us on this show or probably throughout the county. I think our expectations were high to start with. And after a little lull there, tournament time, y'all got ready and y'all competed and y'all carried the banner well. Very proud of y'all. Very easy choice for me to make as far as our team of the year.
Yeah.
Just follow it up, and we expect the same thing. Like we said, every year
Casey
advancing a little bit.
Wins. I know, we set the bar pretty high right out of the
You get a bigger trophy,
yeah. Or Casey will take the trophy away next year.
And that was so you have to understand, Amanda and I played for Coach Bond, and there was a way you did things, and we kept telling the girls, we have to do that. You kind of have to do it our way. We weren't Nazis about it and everything, but we really wanted them to do it because that was the right way. That's what has been successful, and there's no need to fix something that's not broken. And Coach Bond did it the right way. He taught us the right way, and we would sit there and practice all the time. We were like, Coach Bond, kill us if we did that, But it was a lack of experience, like she said, for all the girls. They just had not, and there's nothing wrong with the coaches that were there before. They didn't play for Coach Bond. They didn't know the Coach Bond way, and so I feel like the high school is going to benefit because we're going to send them already knowing the Coach Bond way, and they can just, Amy will know how to, they'll know to carry on that tradition with her and Coach Cox. So I mean, it was just so much fun. They were a fun group.
And I had Coach Bond come by the field and meet the girls. So some of the girls didn't know who Coach Bond was. Funny story. So Coach Bond is coming over. He's parked and he's walking across, and we're actually in the garage there at the field. And one of the sixth graders, I won't say who, but she said, "There's some old man coming in the gate." And I said, "Shut up, that's Coach Bond." And then some of the other girls that knew, they were like, "Yes, he's a walking legend," you know. And so he talked to him a bit, but I was like, "Oh my goodness, oh my goodness."
I hope he's not watching.
But we figured out really quick, and I think it was part of our success. They don't know what they don't know. They don't know, and so like we couldn't take for granted that they had it, but we would just look and laugh sometimes. I was like, really, we've got to spend a practice on this, and yeah, we did because they just didn't know to do that. They had all this other knowledge, but not that.
Casey, you're awful quiet down there.
Well, I did have a question. How did you enjoy playing that high school team in the last game?
I just wish Kelly and I could have got out there and done our part, but they were bigger than me, and so I guess they had a team full of 8th graders, and it's just hard to when we've got 6th graders on the field. It's kind of hard to deal with that, and you know they've got lots. I think Kelly was telling me, you know, that their JV doesn't even dress out. They have different coaches or what, you know what I mean? There's just they've got a lot going on.
Oh
there.
yeah.
And so a team full of big, strong, mature 8th graders we were just, you know, outdone a little. And
then they got beat the next game, so it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's scary.
It was that other team. What they look like. So,
yeah.
What's wrong with middle school softball? Like, how is that possible that you'd play a team with that many kids, and then play a team with even more kids?
So I talked to somebody, and they just did not. So Wes Wilson did not hit well that game, but the pitcher for Siegel was the dividing. She has a unique wind up pitch, and it was just throwing the girls off. And they'd all played against her in travel ball, but for some reason that day they couldn't. I mean, it's just like you're watching the College World Series right now. If a pitcher's on, nobody's
She had her game.
She had her game, and they just couldn't hit her. And then they made some. They were not unhittable. You could hit them. We could hit the ball. It was going right to everyone. I mean, it was like the ball had eyes. It was going straight to whomever. And then we had that one play that just sucked the life out of the whole team. And we just couldn't.
Yeah, I almost had to come sit with you guys that game.
Oh, man.
I was like,
that was my next thing. How close did you come to getting thrown out?
That second time I thought it was coming. He looked at me and I was like, oh, I went too far. But
Amanda, I'd have took my shirt off out there after that. I'm telling you, it was.
He was thinking about doing it up there where we were.
I was so mad. That was awful. So
it
but I
was.
agree. I think after that, you could definitely tell there was something that changed after that.
And not to take anything away from our 8th graders, because like Aubrey's hit to the field is what allowed Kyla. But then I was sitting there and looking. Our 3 6th graders got on base. Like, what a future we have. Our 3 6th graders that were in the lineup, right there in the middle of the lineup, they were the ones that got on base. I know Carly got on base once. I think she had probably the only legit hit. But, you know, I was like, what a bright future we have. And we're so thankful for the parents and the school. Well, you know, Miss Jones for giving us the opportunity. Mr. Agee has been very supportive as well, so it's been fun.
We want to take this opportunity. And by the way, our Coach of the Year winner was not able to be with us today either, but we do have his award, Coulter Norris of the DeKalb West Bulldog baseball team. So the spring sports ruling here on the Coach and Team of the Year awards. So congratulations to Coulter. I have notified him, and we'll get his awards, but Miss Amy from Good Health Family Clinic would like to present you, Coach Amanda, Coach Kelly, with the Good Health Family Clinic Team of the Year Award for the DeKalb Middle School Lady Saints. And we're going to go outside and get a photo with you and the players here in just a minute if we could. And On behalf of us, thank you for an exciting season. I think we all became fans as much as just folks covering the games. I know we come out to games just to watch because it was just so much fun. And looking forward to great things ahead. I know it's just going to get bigger and better. And y'all aren't going anywhere, right?
Hey, listen, we've had some kids and stuff ask us, are y'all coaching again next year? And I was like, well, I hope they'll have us back.
Well, they better or we'll revolt.
Oh, and I have to mention this because Mark will be mad at me.
Oh, yep.
Mark and Jake's rec ball team is undefeated
Yep.
right now, and that is part of the reason that this Lady Saints program, it really legit is. Mark and Amanda has took over this rec ball league, and I know Charlie Trammell has something to do with it. There's one more.
Yeah, Chad Driver still helps. Chad Crook still helps.
And so they have really kept softball going.
We can't take credit for the talent that's coming into us. That's built before it gets to us. We get them for a very short amount of time, and it's whatever comes to us, and then we put the wheels in play.
Right.
And so, or put the wheels in motion. And so, the travel ball experience, any ball they play prior to coming to us is what helps so much.
I want to say this about Mark, and I've seen a lot of parents who are nervous and during games and pace and do stuff like that. But I don't think anybody at a Lady Saints game was more nervous and just into everything than Mark. I mean, I'd be sitting talking to him. Next thing I know, he's over on the other side of the field, and he's always got encouraging words to the players.
It's like
and
Kelly in a baseball game.
Yeah. So, he has, especially the 6th grade bunch, they were with our tenure group. I mean, he's had them for a couple of years. He's literally poured heart and soul into them. So he's out there biting his nails there he is. So,
And y'all have some of the best parents.
We do. I agree.
I mean, a lot of the stuff that we've posted and when we went to the games and stuff, the interaction, I mean, they're all on board. And I think, and I know Kelly's even mentioned how great the parents have been this year. Just such a fantastic group, and you don't always get that, but y'all had a great group this year for sure.
Yeah, I agree. We had a good supportive group, and like Kelly said, our bosses was good to us.
Yep.
Well, and I think it helped in some with our parents. They knew we knew what we were talking about. And so they supported us at home. We didn't have, so-and-so, we didn't have any of that I know. If she did, she didn't tell me about it, and I didn't have any of it, which was great. I mean, I've coached for 20-something years, and you always have something, but we never had any issues going on. It was great. It was great. A great experience. Makes you want to come back and do it again.
Yeah.
Well, Amanda,
you got to win 25 games next year.
We're not even allowed to play 25 games.
It don't matter. You got to make up something.
Casey he's raising that bar.
Yeah.
We congratulate y'all. Thank you for a great season, and just looking forward to more great things to come down the road. All right.
Thank you, Tom, for you did recorded the announcing for us, and then you come out to some games. So thank you for all you do.
Yeah, Kelly caught me right at the beginning of my 6 months of sickness.
We got to hear you every game announce the players.
Yeah, all the names I said wrong and everything else, but I enjoyed doing that. That was a lot of fun.
Everybody else said them wrong too. So.
We'll get it right next year, maybe. So when we come back, we're going to do a little recap. Tim and Amy Tobit of Good Health Family Clinic is going to join us. We're going to wrap things up for today and for this 2025-26 season. That's all coming up on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
At DeKalb County Insurance, we proudly support our local sports teams, always rooting for the Saints, Bulldogs, Tigers, and Vols. And off the field, we're here for our community too, helping you understand your Medicare options with care and clarity. We're not affiliated with Medicare, but we're here to help you make informed decisions by finding the best plan that fits your healthcare needs. Open enrollment for 2025 runs from October 15th to December 7th. Give us a call to set up your Medicare evaluation at 615-597-0660, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please note, we do not offer every plan available in your area. Any information we provide is limited to plans we do offer. Go to Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE to get information on all of your options.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Tennessee Fleet offers a wide range of specialized services, from vinyl graphics to car audio installations, custom wheel and tire sales, and aftermarket auto equipment. As a locally owned business, we pride ourselves on delivering personalized service and maintaining a strong connection with our community. Our streamlined appointment process and professional approach ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards. We are here to meet your needs efficiently and effectively. Tennessee Fleet, 615-597-6287.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
When it's time to attack those outdoor landscaping projects, you want to go into battle with the tools that will help you get the job done right the first time. After all, your time is precious. When you're ready to go on the offensive, let Southern Landscape Supply get you armed with the best landscaping tools on the market. Southern Landscape Supply is the home of Bad Boy mowers, tractors, UTVs, and handheld tools. Bad Boy, with their legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value. Hustler mowers, DeWalt, Red Max, and Echo handheld power tools, specialty turf equipment, and more. Plus, they offer the best parts and second-to-none customer service. Ready to attack your landscaping project? Prepare yourself with the best tools at the best value. Visit Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville, or online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
We are back to wrap it up on this week's edition of DC Blitz, our Season 2 finale. I don't know if there's going to be a Season 3 after this show's gone so far off the rails.
No, it's great.
We have had a blast today, though, and we wanted to bring Tim and Amy Tobit in from Good Health Family Clinic to thank y'all from the bottom of our hearts, not just for the awards today, recognizing our players, coaches, teams of the year, but y'all been doing this 2 years now, each week doing our Player of the Week awards, and I know we call them Student Athlete of the Week, and because we do take into consideration the classroom and stuff, and that's all part of being a player for a team in school is being a student athlete. But thank y'all again, and it's been a lot of fun. Amy, I know you've been a little closer to it this year, coaching softball. So how's it been? I mean, just getting back into the coaching realm and coaching softball this year.
It was a lot of fun, and it's going to continue to be a lot of fun. I don't feel like I've been out of it that long, and then I start adding up when I have kids that I had their parents as players the first time around. It lets me know my age real quick, but it's been a lot of fun and getting back and seeing. Of course, you don't just get to coach the team, you get involved in the school stuff, and you go to the other sports, and you see your players playing other sports and getting involved that way. So it's brought me back into my high school days real quick, and I really like that part.
Tim, being part of the local, sports scene, how much you all enjoy that? I know you do, because like we were talking about, we'll go out and cover a game, but we'll go out and just watch games, and you all do that as well. I mean, just how much does it mean to you to kind of be involved, and especially with Amy coaching now, you're right there involved in that program, but it definitely has to keep you running, going around and keeping up with all the sports and such.
Oh, we talk about all the time where you're getting into, hey, what Uber service am I today, and where are you delivering, and who needs to be fed, and what time is bedtime, and and this year, the great things for me, people are asking me about, oh, well, you didn't know when she was coaching you become a groundskeeper, and I said, no, that was how she kind of added. It makes me more interested, because all of a sudden, can I get another piece of equipment? It's all for the ball team, though. So, but ever growing. We watch what's going on here. New coaches, new players coming in, successful seasons for a lot of folks, and so. It's just a good time to be involved in sports on both ends.
I do want to mention this. Y'all have physicals coming up, sports physicals, and we put that out. I think it's the 27th. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Let's talk a little bit about that and kind of promote that, because we want to get that information out for anybody that maybe doesn't know about it.
Well, so we started several years ago just with the soccer teams. Coach Noakes and Coach K reached out to us, and we actually did an afternoon where we did both soccer teams. We did one when he had tryouts right after the girls' tryouts, and then we did again at Christmas time for the boys. Mm-hmm. And then actually the tennis coach, Coach Cato, called us and said, hey, what do you think about doing one school-wide?
Yeah.
We're like, well, sure. And we picked a Wednesday. We could close because we're only open half a day anyway. Mm-hmm. And we could go out to the school and just open it up to all the teams.
Right.
And Coach Trapp was a big promoter of that. He sends his football team in, usually the first group. They're over there working out, lifting weights anyway. And so he sent them over, and we would have them the first hour, and the rest of the time we've got all the other sports doing that. So we just continue doing it.
Yeah.
And we're set up in the cafeteria. They walk in, they're in and out. We have paperwork, or they can bring their own, and all of our staff is there. So it's a fluid
thing to go through pretty quick, in and out, and they have their forms, and we keep a copy, and that way everybody's covered for the season.
Yeah. So that's coming up again Wednesday, May 27th, and it'll be at the high school in the cafeteria. Yes. What time?
Well, we are going to be there at 8, but from 8 to 9 it's usually football, and they have about 60-something kids, so we encourage everybody else to come after. So about 9 to 12 we'll be there for everybody else.
Okay. All right. So again, starting at 8, but if you're not football, come about 9 o'clock, and from 9 until 12 they'll get you in for your sports physical. So thank y'all for doing that, because I know it does make it a lot easier. One central location for everybody can go to.
Especially kids that play multiple sports, they get it all one stop. We can get it to their coaches, and then they don't have to worry about it anymore.
Right.
So.
Right.
And Tom, I think people would find it interesting that years ago, Amy and I kind of set up an account. So when you come and you support our business by getting your sports physicals, we allocate those monies that are all sports physical related. It gets donated back into the community.
Yeah.
So when you're a small business owner in a town like this, there's a lot of requests for my calendar, my cheerleading team, my rec league team.
Oh, yeah.
So when you kind of help us help you, that so 100% of that money goes right back into sports programs and sponsorships. And so it just kind of is something we decided we wanted to do, and definitely it helps allocate the funds.
I want to emphasize that, because there are a lot of local businesses that do give back in that way, and people may knock shopping local, there's not enough, blah, 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 all this and that, but it's the local small businesses that are the ones that are giving back to our kids. So don't forget that, when you kind of turn your nose up at a local business, because it home takes care of home. Mm-hmm. People in Cookeville, and I'm not knocking Cookeville. Cookeville takes care of Cookeville. They don't care about Smithville, or they don't worry so much about it. But please bear that in mind, and that goes along with sponsorships for our program that we do here. I mean, we're promoting local sports, and I know there are a lot of entities out there covering high school sports more now than ever before, but most of the ones people are familiar with, they're regional. We're DeKalb County. We're all DeKalb County. We're all about DeKalb County, and we want to promote what's going on at home. So, and that's the same with local businesses. Just always keep that in mind. Kelly?
And I was going to say, he's great. I know if somebody gets hurt, he'll see them the next day for some of the coaches, so that most of the time, I don't know, if you try to
next day, I had him on the field, kid.
Well, I'm just saying, like if somebody get hurt at a basketball game, he's willing to see them the next day to try to get that going as fast as they can, get recovered. And we, as coaches, appreciate that. But I do have one question. When you became the groundskeeper of the softball field, did that come with a Coach Bond booklet on how you do this, or did he give you the eye like, I think we could do this better sometime?
Well, he and I have to have the conversations, because, of course, he and I talk about my first degree is in agronomy with a minor in horticulture. And I spent time on a landscaping, turf cutting nursery growing up, and in my college career. And then, of course, all of that education is superseded by what he thinks would be great. So there's a lot of times that we're in consultation, I guess is the best way I could put that.
He said it nicer than me. He's in consultation.
Does he charge you a fee for that?
There's currently been no fee. I'm waiting for the end of year tally, so we'll see what that looks like.
Oh, man. I just won't forget one of those games. He's up there. He is tore up about that grass, and he's yelling down at Tim through the whole game. Tim can't even enjoy the game because John's just yelling down there about something the whole time.
Now you know how we felt.
Well, he wants to ask me about, I thought you were mowing this week, and I said, no, someone mowed. He said, someone mowed? and I'm like,
someone told me they mowed.
Someone told me they were mowing, and I guess it was just not to that par, because, of course, his name's on it. It's his namesake. They built it under his tutelage, and I think forever it's kind of like a child. It's always the thing you're looking at. It's like, cut your hair.
Yeah.
Tuck your shirt in, and that's how you want it to look.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun.
Like I said, we're trying to send them to you, knowing the Coach Bond way, so you don't have to teach it.
We appreciate that.
Before we wrap up, we're going to get back to our panel here too and get their thoughts. But any sports things that have stood out for you two this year that Amy, I know a lot of yours probably focused on softball, but is there anything in particular that just from this past school year, sports-wise, that you really enjoyed, that's really stood out to you?
Well, being there for Chloe Van Branken's 1,000 points, that was good, fun to watch. Watching her whole season was fun to watch. And volleyball, getting some wins that, they're only in their second season, and and getting some wins and watching those girls. They're so, I've never watched volleyball, never been a volleyball person, but to watch those girls and the things they do, and I can't even pronounce the position that Raleigh plays. I don't know what the libero.
Yeah.
But them doing the dive, I mean, they just are all over that court, and that was fun to watch. But we're in soccer and watching or hearing about tennis, and I mean, you've even brought on like the fishing team and the golf team, and then Sam picked up golf, and so following that this year, it's been, I think, all of it. It's just all been fun. Baseball not starting out so great, and middle school baseball not starting out so great, and coming back and making a run there at the end. And of course, the middle school softball team, we kept big eyes on them, just knowing what's coming up and the season that they've had, and so it's all been fun. And that's the great thing about a small town. You get to be plugged into those things as a parent or as a coach or as a sponsor or whatever, and we truly are grateful that we get to be involved in this, because not everybody gets to highlight those athletes, and it's not necessarily the athlete that's the biggest impact, but it's somebody that's consistent or there all the time, and we get to highlight those with this. And so I think that's just being a part of that. We're grateful for that too. I go back, and of course I've been doing some of this stuff for a long time, but I just think back when I started this, there wasn't fishing to talk about. I mean, tennis was probably out there, but nobody seemed to ever talk about it. It was football, basketball, and baseball, softball in the spring kind of looped together. And now there's just so much. And, you mentioned fishing, and that's something I had to start learning about last year that I didn't even know that much about. But we've got so many young people involved, and really they're doing exceptional things in these sports that people may not even pay that much attention to. And that's what I love about this is this kind of gives them a platform. Mentioned volleyball. That's a brand new sport, and the growth they've had in just a single year, and that sport's going to continue to grow. I mean, there's a lot to go out and enjoy. There's not just football, basketball, and baseball anymore. Well, your next one that you'll have on here is flag football, because they're going to co-op with Warren County, and they're going to, just like they do with track, and then you'll have some kids, some girls that go and do that. That's a hot up-and-coming sport right now, and it's going to – we talk about Air Hannah all the time. If she could clone herself, she would play every sport that's offered out there, including football, Casey. I know you asked Aubrey, but but these kids, they're kids that just love to be athletic, and anything they can get their hands on, and any opportunities we can give them for something new or something different, they jump on it, and I think it's great.
Absolutely. Flag football, we hadn't talked much about Allie Melton. She had been playing at Warren County, and she had a scholarship, and I forgot who to start with.
Brian.
And then, Brian, and now she's going to Cumberland because both football and basketball. She was really she really stood out on that Warren County team this year. So, and that sport is fun to watch. I mean, if you've had a chance to check out the girls' flag football, I know, Kelly, you don't like football.
No, I probably would like. I would probably like that.
It's a lot of fun. It is. You really get into it. It's really up tempo and fast paced and all that good stuff.
That's nothing like a real football game. So I would totally like that.
And a plug to you guys. Thank you you cover not only just the school sports, but you could reach out to rec league, soccer, and junior pro football, and the baseball, the Little League baseball teams, and plug those in too, because those are the foundation steps for all of the athletes coming to middle school and then to us. And so we appreciate you guys recognizing them and making them know that, hey, what you're doing now is important, and getting them in.
Well, and I think the way media has changed. I know when we were kids, you got the Smithville Review. I think, didn't it come out on Wednesdays?
Yes.
Yeah. And you wanted to see if your picture was in the paper. Well, now it's kind of like with social media the way it is, you want to see if your picture ends up on DC Blitz.
Right.
And I think
that
that's
they talked about you, or if you're in their stat line.
And don't get, and WJLE is pretty good about covering things, and the review, he comes to some, but it's still not the same.
But people don't look at it. They just don't look at that. I remember getting something in the mail from, it was Walker's Funeral Home. They would, if your picture was in the paper, they would laminate it and mail it to you.
Wow.
That was back in the, in era,
and you had the, hey, it was, so I counted up today. I was like, dang, I've been out of school 27 years.
Oh, Kelly.
Yeah. Amy, we've been.
You were a year before me, right?
No, no, absolutely not. We walked that line, the same line. But it doesn't seem that long ago, and it's great to be back home. Because, I mean, like, when I did go off to college, like, you couldn't talk about, hey, you know, where the Dairy Queen is. Nobody knew who you were talking about. And so now when you're at home, you can talk about things. And I think this is great. I'm glad we started this. I'm glad I said yes.
I'm glad you said yes, too, you know.
Although I got censored today. But, you know.
Oh, you're all right. You know, everybody.
Do we have to pay the $1 million fine?
We don't. Kelly, and we're going to kind of speed it up, wrap up here. I know it's Memorial Day weekend. Everybody's ready to go out and stand in the rain.
We got a kickball game to get to.
You got a kickball game to get to.
Graduation party to get to.
Kelly, we're about to close up shop for this year, and just to kind of, last thoughts. This is something we always do to kind of close the show. But as you look back over the year, maybe some things that stood out that you've really enjoyed about this year in sports.
I have enjoyed all the kids that would come in and talk to us and getting to know them and know their sports, and just been glad to be a part of the community. I think that's what DeKalb County is not 100% great at, is supporting, but I think we're getting better at supporting our community and our kids. And I just appreciate to all the people that are watching and are supporting all of our kids.
Absolutely. All right, let's go down to Coach, and him and Casey are going to fight over a headset. Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, Tim, hand yours down to Coach, and Coach can hand that one down to Casey. And Coach and I go back a little ways.
He's talking about you. You better put your headphones on.
Coach Vance came to. What year did you come here? Anyway,
Fall of 94.
94, okay. And I think we were on the Sure Shots panel at the review back at the probably those days way back, and that may have been how I got to know you. Plus, you were coaching football at the time, and then I drug him into television, and I've drug him into radio, and I've drug him into this, and I'm always thankful that Coach has allowed me to drag him all over the place. he has added and become a fixture when you start talking about sports media, not just DeKalb County itself, but expanding beyond that with work with DTC and his coaching. And I always just, Chris is one of those people I can always count on. If I just need a ride up the road, he's just that kind of guy, and I appreciate that, Coach.
Well, Tom, thank you, first of all, and you're way too kind talking about me and my career or whatever. But I want to start off, before I get into my reflection on this past year, just about how much you do. And as a panelist, I have no idea, even though we get things this thick every week, about how much time and effort he puts into this. But it's not just this, but I mean, he's a historian of DeKalb County sports, and it's not just football, baseball, basketball. Now he's got probably a ledger or notebook on fishing. That's just how detailed he is, and everything that he does behind the scenes to make this 2-hour podcast possible, even organizing it, and then where we are right now with KFC. But, thank you for having me on this panel and reaching out. I'm being an idiot to turn it down. I just enjoy this so much, and especially with Kelly and Casey being with us. Looking back, I think a football coach, I think a little disappointing. There was a lot of turmoil or whatever that happened with our Tigers team. A very, very difficult region that they were in to start with, compounded by some things. And, of course, we all have the opportunity to look forward to a new chapter in DeKalb County football with Michael Shaw. And so that's going to be exciting to look forward to. I mean, we have 3 new coaches coming up next year. We talk about Lady Saints basketball and the Lady Tigers basketball. So we have those 3 new positions up to look forward to. But, we all got engrossed in what the Lady Saints did as a softball team, because we knew about Mark and Amanda and the Lady Rangers, and we were so excited. And we just know, because we've talked about having a system in place, and Amy even mentioned it back into the rec leagues. That's really where it starts.
Yep.
But you get these AAU teams, these rec league coaches that nurse these players they have skills now at this level that they used to not have until they were in the high school level.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's just so much of a benefit for the coaches. So we're excited to see that progression. Being a golf organizer, You know,
Not a coach.
I never.
You're right. Yeah.
I never claimed coach on that.
Manager.
Manager. That sounds pretty good too. I don't coach Payne Denman, Austin Garrett. You know, Green. I don't coach those guys.
You just make sure they don't get suspended and show up.
You know, here's the lineup, and just sit it out there, and we tell them before the region tournament, hey, we know what we do, and this is what we do, and we win the regions, and we go to state. And they do it, so I organized. But I was really excited about the run that Chloe made. Still excited about next year, her opportunity to take it a step further, her last go-round. I know she has high aspirations, and so proud of her for the Tennessee Tech ride that she's going to be getting with that. So that's got to be probably my highlight of this past sports season.
Yep, big. And she's got, again, we know Chloe's commitment to golf, and she'll have a busy summer. I look forward to her having a huge senior year and then being able to continue on to Tennessee Tech. And such a fine young lady on top of all that. Just really excited for her and wish her the best going forward. Coach, I appreciate the kind words, and it's just one of those things that I have no life. I have to continue to reiterate this.
Your life is fixing to get fun with a house build.
And we started this week, and I signed my life away yesterday. So I'm very excited about that. We couldn't have a DeKalb County sports show without Casey Midget. He's like myself. He covered sports years ago with the newspaper, and I know how much he loves it. He loves the kids. He jokes and laughs a lot. But I tell you what, if any student athlete in DeKalb County needed anything at all, and Casey Midget could help out, he would. If he couldn't help out, he'd find a way to help out.
Or find somebody who could help out.
Exactly. And I don't think...
And those people are important.
Very important. And, Casey adds an element to this show that just it makes it fun, makes it entertaining, breaks the ice sometimes when I don't feel like the three of us break it well enough. Casey not only breaks the ice, he jumps all the way through it. But in all seriousness, I don't know that anybody loves DeKalb County sports more than Casey Midget, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So, Casey, what you got to wrap us up with?
Well, two things. I'm really going to like Coach Lilly. I'm telling you, I am a fan. Anybody that can come in as strong as she did on this show, I am all in, buddy. I'm telling you. Anything you need, you let me know.
If you see the back of her hoodie.
All in.
Hey, I didn't even see that. How about that? Great minds think alike, I'm telling you. Yeah. And the other thing I would say is while I've been sitting here, I've been trying to figure out which one of those $20 Build-A-Buckets I would get over there. And I really think it's the 8-piece chicken. And I don't know, but I really think that's where I'm leaning.
There's that. You seen the commercial, the new commercial on ESPN, where Charles Barkley is sitting there and he's like, "What does ESPN think?" This is the things that are going through Casey's head.
Yeah,
pretty much.
The whole time. Stacked lasagna on lasagna. Is it still one serving?
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I have like pros and cons for each side sitting here, but I think I've landed on the 8-piece chicken. So.
Yeah. When I say that it goes in his brain and out his mouth, and nothing stops it in between.
Everybody just pray for LaVonda. She's off all summer with him.
She's probably still asleep.
I'll be bitter the whole summer, by the way. Yeah.
Our show wouldn't go without the guys that are behind the scenes. We don't see Daniel Leslie and Lee Trammell. Lee joined our team about halfway through the season this year, and
he keeps coming back.
He keeps coming back. We don't give him anything; he just shows up.
Chicken biscuit.
Chicken biscuit. Yeah, we'll work for food, but no. In all seriousness, these two guys, when it comes to the behind-the-scenes attack, the hookup, and all, I have, that stuff passed me by a long time ago. I got out when RCA cables became obsolete. So, but these guys have got it down, and we wouldn't have a show without them. And, I mean, they do a fantastic job. We went to West Wilson for y'all's game, and Lee went over there, and I'm thinking, man, I don't know if we're even going to get this thing off the ground. And Lee's like, I got this. I mean, 10 minutes later, we're set up. But that's the kind of folks we have working on this show that give their time. And when I say they give a lot of time for little reward, the reward they get is just hanging out with us.
But, that's a lot.
but we deeply appreciate that to all the parents out there, the supporters in the community, the sponsors. We didn't go full out on sponsorships this year. We had about a handful of sponsors that jumped on board, and we just stopped at that because, sometimes you can have too many sponsors that kind of clutter things up. And for all the ones that sponsored our show this year, we want to I encourage you, please go out and support these folks. It's like we were talking earlier, like Good Health Family Clinic doing our award. Mallory Finksler this year stepped up to do our Player of the Game award. DeKalb County Insurance has been, I say this 100,000 times a year, I guess, but they've been on board with us since before there was even a first show. They've had faith in us to get involved with what we're doing in promoting DeKalb County sports. Please honor them. Go out and do business with them if you can. We just can't say thank you enough to what all they do to help keep us on the air and covering DeKalb County sports. Nobody here's getting rich. Nobody here's getting paid. We're just pretty much doing this and trying to give back as much as we can to support DeKalb County sports because that's what is important to us. So please go out and support them. For all the coaches, players who've been here and part of our show throughout the year, guest, the show has taken off and grown to proportions I never, ever, ever, ever would have imagined when we started this thing. And it's all due to this wonderful community and the fact people do love DeKalb County sports that much. So to everyone out there, thank you. We couldn't do it without you. People who send me notes, emails, anything that tip me off that, hey, this is coming up or this team has done this or this team has done that. I can't be everywhere to cover everything. And without these folks, we wouldn't have half the coverage that we do. So a big thanks to all of them. I can't take a lot of credit. Coach, I appreciate all the kind words, but if it wasn't for a whole lot of folks out there helping behind the scenes, nothing I do would be possible. And I just want to thank everyone out there for everything you do. All right. Is that it?
That's it.
We'll come back in August and try this again and not say bad words on the air. And we'll be raring to go for season 3. Thank you all so much. Thanks to everyone who came out to be part of our season finale show. And I can't not say also thank you to KFC Taco Bell here in Smithville. They come out early on Saturday mornings to let us in, and probably, they wouldn't have to do that. But Chris Jones and his staff have been kind, and even if they want to choke us out behind the scenes for having to be here early, they've been nothing but wonderful to us. And that's just another business that loves DeKalb County sports that much that they open up their doors to us and the coaches and student athletes here in DeKalb County. Special thanks again to Tim and Amy Tobit, to all of our award winners. Congratulations. Coach Lilly Bridges, want to thank her. She didn't just come be part of the show today. She's hung out the whole time, and we appreciate that. And looking forward to her tenure as Lady Tiger head basketball coach. For Kelly, for Coach, and for Casey, I'm Tom Duggan for DC Blitz saying so long. We'll see you in August.